Hey guys, it's the O and C show here today, and today's going to be the start of a series, and this is what I look like. Today's going to be the start of a series of news. Basically, I bring you gaming news, and I'm trying to keep up with it, but of course, you know, I'm new to this, so let's learn as we go. So, first off, let's go ahead and open this up. I got a few things up here. First one is like some gaming news. Now, I do know PlayStation just released their new PlayStation Plus, okay? So, the PlayStation Plus, it's quite interesting. It has 3 tiers, okay? And it some people call it a competition to Xbox's Game Pass, right? And then some people are just saying that it's its own thing and everything like that. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Here it is right here, the new PlayStation Plus, and it's coming in June, okay? So, wait a minute. Oh, I thought the price is updated. I was like, hey, wait a minute. It says $5. Wait, $5 a month for that one is if you buy it all together. Where is the... So there's 3 tiers. You have PlayStation Plus Essential, and PlayStation Plus Premium. Okay, I believe one is $9.99, which is the regular one, which just gives you the basic PlayStation Plus access, where you get, I think it's like 2 or 3 free games a month. You get to go online, and I think there's a few other things. I'm trying to find it wherever it's at. Here it is, news. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, PlayStation Plus Essential. Oh, I was wrong. Essential is the first one. Provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are getting today, such as 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for saved games, and online multiplayer access. Okay, that's not bad. For what is it, like $14.90? Oh wow, $14.99 a month. No, I'm sorry, $9.99 a month. Yeah, I was right, $9.99 a month. Not too bad. You know, you get 2 or 3 free games a month and access to online and cloud storage for saved games, which is nice. And then the next one is PlayStation Plus Extra. Okay, this one provides all the benefits from the upper tier. It adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play, okay, which is really nice. You can download these games. You don't have to have access to the internet for, you know, I believe some of the games that PlayStation does, you have to have internet access, which kind of sucks, you know, because if you don't have good access, you know, well, it's gonna make it really hard to play. So this one is $14.99 a month, so you know, it's kind of up there. This one, I'll be honest, it's okay. You know, 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, which is nice. I'm pretty sure this is most of what people are going to get. It's not too much expensive. So I think, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, it's okay. And then, and after all this, I'll give you my thoughts on the whole matter, okay? And of course, I believe this was a week ago when all this was announced. Was it a week ago? Because I was sitting down, I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, March 29th. Oh yeah, it was a couple of days ago. So I'm a little bit late to the party because I just started uploading my YouTube videos. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully you like them. A like and subscribe will be enough. Now, PlayStation Plus Premium. Okay, this is the highest tier and the most expensive one, coming in at $17.99 a month. Okay, it's a little bit more. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's more expensive than Xbox Game Pass. I think Xbox Game Pass Max is like $15.99, I think, right? So, PlayStation Plus Premium provides all the benefits from Essential and Extra tiers, all the tiers above it. Adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming, a catalog of beloved classic games available on both streaming and downloadable options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. That's nice. Offers cloud streaming across for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in extra and premium tiers and markets, where PlayStation Now is currently available. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy them. And this is $17.99. So this is all pretty good. Now I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. I think what would have been better is if they had, I guess you could still do the tier system. I would prefer 2 tiers, right? So the first tier, which is like $9.99, it's the cheap version, and you get access to like some PS4 games and some PS5 games, and you get your internet access to online. I'm sorry, not internet access, but you get access to online and things like that. I think that would have been nice. Something cheap, you know, so you can still have access online, and you can play a few games that come out. Select a few a month, you know, like a miniature Netflix. And then they should have the big one, okay? This one comes in, it clocks in at $17.99 a month, same price as this. Or hell, even $18.99, and you get every single game that they have released throughout, you know, the life of PlayStation, right? So on PSP, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and 5, you know. And you get day access, day one, or you get day one access to new games from PlayStation Studios, day one. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But, you know, 3 tiers is fine. I just wish we had access to day one access to new releases. But, you know, Jim Ryan actually did, the CEO of PlayStation, he actually did comment, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to paraphrase it. He was saying that, you know, their business model, this isn't going to work for it right now. You know, that the way that they have it structured, they need the profits and everything that they get from releasing games. They need it to put it back into the studio to make a better game. So they need that type of profit. But, you know, did you know how much money you can make from a subscription service? Like, think about it like this way, right? Let's say PlayStation Studio released 2 amazing games every month, right? Every month. This is just a metaphor, I guess you could call it, right? They released 2 excellent games that got millions upon millions of sales every month. 2 games every month. That's basically how much money they're going to be making. As if they sold 2 really excellent games, depending on how many people subscribe to it. They are $20 each every month. You know how much money that is? That's a lot of money. That's a lot. Let's see, what else in gaming news? I think that was the biggest thing this week. If we go back, I don't think there's really much of any. There was a streamer. Get this. Where is it at? There was a streamer, okay? And he was trying to prove that he wasn't cheating. I thought it was funny. And he proved that he was cheating. Where is it at? I think it was on this one here. Yeah, Call of Duty player tries to prove he isn't cheating, accidentally proves he's cheating. It's like, come on, guys, stop cheating in tournaments and online things. Come on, you know. See, it says right here, the Call of Duty Vanguard player accidentally revealed himself to be cheating while competing in an unofficial paid tournament this week. See, people that do this, it's like, come on, guys, you know. Your skill, okay? You got your skills. Just use that, man. I get you really want the money, but now I don't think you could ever play one again. After drawing some suspicion, after drawing some suspicion about the legitimacy of this play, card streamer Kenjai, Hope I'm saying that right. Apparently tried to prove he wasn't cheating by pointing a webcam at his monitor and streaming during a 2v2 search and destroy match. Kenji's team won the 2v2 match, but his competitors, I can't say those names, sorry, I'm not that good at reading, decided to dispute the results with the tournament hosting service Checkmate Gaming. While reviewing Kenji's stream, Checkmate noticed something strange, as a strange shared in a clip of Twitter. At one point, Kenji's monitor cam plainly shows that he's using wall hacks, a common cheat that lets you see enemies through walls. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. No cheating, guys. Come on. No cheating. Skills. No cheating. Let's see what else. Elden Ring and Tekken 7 mod too good. Director asked players to please stop. That's amazing. So someone made a really good mod and the director tells them to stop using it. Let's see. Theme Tekken 7 was too good. So I don't think there's really anything else major in gaming news that has happened this week. In gaming news, we're going to get to the other news here in a second. You know, there's some award events, as you may know, that are going on. And we're going to take a look and see what has happened today and the past week in the award. Oh, allegations of sexism, bullying, and burnout inside the Microsoft studio behind State of Decay 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, because this whole thing with like Activision Blizzard, you know, where a lot of people were complaining that they were like sexually assaulting and stuff like that. Look at this. This is in Microsoft Studio. The one behind State of Decay 3. The video game industry faces a long overdue reckoning. The average game developer is underpaid. Yeah. Relative to the generation bonuses and shareholders payouts enjoyed by the CEOs and above them. And recent reports and lawsuits have uncovered a wide range of mistreatment across companies, big and small. Many feel that something needs to be changed, and some industry leaders openly agreed. But the change is hard. It takes time and it can be costly. Maybe that's why even companies who talk a good game on workplace culture and responsibility can still open up short. Can still come up short. Oh, so it looks like inside of one of Microsoft Studios, there's been some allegations going around. Not good, not good. Look, I'm going to say it right here, you know. If you are working at somewhere where you're doing making games and stuff, man, if someone is harassing you or any of that, dude, you have to find a way to either let the media know or let someone know, because that's not right, you know. People go in to get work done, and that's it. You got to be professional. Go in, work, get it done, be a family, and here's something. E3 2022 has been canceled. This was posted yesterday at 3:04 p.m. Wow, E3 2022 canceled. Man, hopefully they do like some kind of like live stream, or is it completely canceled? Let's find out. Per one out for the award reveals and award exclusives, E3 won't happen at all this summer. The Entertainment Software Association said in a statement. The news, which was first reported by IGN, confirms what some observers anticipated would happen for 2022. Event organizers with the Entertainment Software Association didn't plan on hosting an in-person event, citing health concerns from then Ness's Omicron variant back in January. Through the old statement at the time, never explicitly stated a digital event would happen this year. We previously announced that E3 would be held in person in 2022 due to the ongoing health risk surrounding COVID-19. Today we announced that there will also be no digital E3 showcase in 2022. What's my cat doing? Oh God. Yep. So there it is, guys. E3 canceled. That's gonna be my title right there. PlayStation Plus E3 2022. Yeah. So unfortunately, it's canceled, so we won't have a E3 event. I was looking forward to it. You know, I was probably going to live stream it and sit down with you and watch it, but unfortunately, it was canceled. That sucks. That sucks. But you know. Oh, what's this? Report Xbox Game Pass getting family plan option later this year. That seems interesting. A family option, maybe a little bit cheaper, so you can have your kids and stuff on there and you won't have to pay more. Sony cuts PlayStation jobs dispute growth. You know, so Sony has been getting pretty big lately, you know, like with the annexation of Crunchyroll. I mean, yeah, where they bought Crunchyroll and then they merged the two. Of course, that's really old news, but yeah. Oh, here it is. Jim Ryan, where he says that the Game Pass, the PlayStation boss explains why new subscription service won't have Game Pass' biggest feature, which is the day one access to games. Okay. See, he says, where is it? I just want to read you what he said. So here it is. Putting our games into this service or any of our services upon their release, as you well know, this is not a road that we've gone down in the past, Ryan said. And it's not a road that we're going to go down with this new service. We feel if we were to do that with the games that we make at PlayStation Studios, the virtuous cycle will be broken. The level of investment that we need to make in our studios would not be possible, and we think that the knock-on effect of the quality of the games that would make not be something the gamers want. I think I read that last sentence pretty badly, but so I don't want to cast anything in stone this stage, Ryan said. All I'm talking to today is the approach we're taking in the short term. The way our publishing model works right now, putting new games directly onto the PS Plus doesn't make any sense. But things can change very quickly in the industry, as we all know, and yes, it can. Okay, I'm pretty sure as soon as that dough starts rolling in, they're gonna be like, "Hey guys, hey, let's try to get more people on. Let's go ahead and do this." All right, now that's the gaming news. So if that's all that you were here for, that's all that we have time for. There you go. And now we're gonna move on to world events and things like that. Okay. Now, I do send my prayers out to all of the people that are involved in this conflict, you know, the families that didn't choose this war that's happening. Obviously, I'm talking about the Ukraine-Russian war. I send my prayers out to all of them, and I do hope that this war ends pretty soon. So that way people can hopefully get back to the way, well, I don't know if it'll be back to the way life was, but hopefully so they can get back to a regular life. Okay. So, Russia is still invading Ukraine. They have still been pushing pretty hard. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they have stopped. And I think Russian President Vladimir Putin said it's because they're reorganizing and stuff like that. Because they had like this massive convoy. Like 2 months ago, a month ago, I think, that was heading for Kiev. Then the Ukrainians said that they actually defeated the convoy. They blew up all the trucks and shit. So I think Russia's now rethinking the strategy of where they're attacking and stuff. And let's try to see if we could get any insights from these articles of how it's going and what's going on. So evacuation buses departing from Russian-held Melitopol. Okay, so look like some evacuations are going on. Of course, obviously, it's a war-torn place. How did see the mid? See, I want to see if they have a map to show. Here it is. Okay, so on this little map here, you can see how much the Russians have pushed in. If you look in the northern part here in Kiev, it looks like they pulled back quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, this whole area was red. Okay, so that was their major push to take Kiev. And this could be an older one. No, it says March 31st, 2022. So it looks like they pulled out from there a bit because there was intense fighting happening in Kiev. Okay, they're probably pulling back to reorganize, and then they're probably going to hit it again. And then in the south from Crimea, which obviously before the war Russia already owned, they pushed very high north from there, and then looks like they made progress. And then in the east looks like they're gaining some ground. Looks like they took the two areas. So I heard from a friend that these two areas, Donetsk and Lunex, I think it's called. Lunex or so. I heard from a friend that those areas were actually for 8 years fighting against Ukraine for their independence or something like that. They had a referendum or something. And now, of course, you know, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I think they were trying to fight for their independence for a long time, and then that's when Russia stepped in and was like, hey, you know, we can help you. And that's why they invaded Ukraine. But also there's strategic reasons too, I'm pretty sure. Like, that would be like if let's just compare it, okay? Is this bad what Russia's doing? Yeah, of course, obviously. They're invading another country. But let's put this in the United States, right? Let's say if for some reason Texas seceded from, I live in Texas, right? Let's say if Texas seceded from the United States, right? So we're going back as if, like, you know how the Soviet Union fell and all the places succeeded? Okay. Let's say Texas seceded, right? And the United States let us be for about 10, 15 years. Think about it in the sense of, do you really think the United States will let us stay seceded for that long? No. They'll probably come up with a plan to get us back into the Union, forcibly or not, because we're too valuable for them, you know? So I think the reason why Putin's invading Ukraine is strategic reasons. You know, it's right next to the Black Sea, which will give him passage to the Mediterranean and stuff like that for his fleets if he decides to have any down there. It probably has a lot of natural resources, and then it was a part of Russia at one point. And I guess in his head, he's saying, okay, you were part of us before. I'm not gonna let you go. You know, so you know, it's unfortunate that the people of Ukraine have to go through this. So that's all that's happening now. They're still pushing. A little bit of stallment in the advances. Let's continue. Let's see what else is going on. Machu Picchu has been called the wrong name for over 100 years. Interesting. Let's see what the new name is. What is it? According to a report in Napap, it's called Hyena Pachu. Hyena Pachu? I don't know. Let's see. Anything else major that has happened today? Oh, so Bruce Willis, according to some stuff that I've been reading, I think he has a disorder now that he won't be able to act anymore. Which is sad. Yeah, see, a brain disorder. And that's really sad because he's a very good actor. And, you know, that would suck if he can't. So Bruce Willis is taking a break from acting due to a brain disorder called, I can't pronounce it, aphasia, which implements his cognitive abilities. It's like talking and things like that, communication. Man, that sucks. So he's not retiring. Okay. I heard he was retiring because of it. But it looks like he's just taking a break. Hopefully, prayers go out to you, my man. Hopefully he could fix it. I don't know if it's a fixable disorder. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he can get back in the game soon. What did I just go to? I was like, okay, did I just go to some wrong news channel? All right, let's see what's on Fox News. Day 37 live updates. So Russia accuses it of striking facilities across the border. Well, you should expect them to fire back at you. Oh, it looks like the president is demoting 2 Ukrainian generals. They will be punished. Oh, man. Disney employees dire warning about economic fallout from the leftward launch. I don't know what that happened there. Let's see. Off-duty deputy fatally shot after confronting suspects at a grocery store. That's sad. Prayers go out to him and his family, obviously, of course. It's never good when someone gets killed on the job. I think that's all the major news for this week. Not really thinking. Oh, let's check out the weather real fast. I forgot to bring up the weather earlier so we can see what it's looking at. And then I think that would be it. So we went through some gaming news. We went through some a little bit of news on the international spectrum, I guess you could call it, the world stage. And now let's look at the weather. So today it's clear skies here in Texas for me. This is for people in Texas. All throughout the world, you'll have to look at your things and stuff. But out here in Texas, for Saturday, may have some rain, moderate, so you might want to cover up a bit. Sunday, we have some clear skies. And then Monday, moderate rain again. Tuesday, light rain. You know, typical southern wet time, springish, I guess I could call it. All right, guys, I think that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in for this little news update. I think as the weeks go on, I get a little bit more organized. I'll be able to do it a little bit more better, a little bit more professional, and learn as we go. Okay, this is my first time doing stuff like this. Hopefully it was entertaining. Hopefully you gained some informative information. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you'll have an awesome week. I'll see you next week on Friday. Again, I'm recording this on Friday. Hopefully I'll try to release it later on today. Okay, thank you so much, and have a nice week.